friends, as you can tell by the title, we are going to do a Shein slash Temu haul today. The Shein is only two things, okay? It's just a tiny little haul. And then we're going to go into the Temu haul. And the Temu just came in just a few minutes ago. So, having said that, I opened the bag, but I haven't taken anything out of it. I did open one of the other bags, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. What I'm wearing, I'm wearing my Temu cat shirt, and I'll show you that right here. And those pants I'm fixing to haul too, that you're looking at right there. All right, are y'all ready? So let's just get into this haul, okay? By the way, go get you a cup of coffee, get you some tea. I don't know, coffee, tea, or me. I'm drinking just plain black coffee. And remind me to, well, you can't remind me. I was going to say remind me because there's something I got to show you that I did get from Temu that I've already put it in there, but I'm going to show you a picture of it. But let's just get started with the Shein first, okay? Okay, you guys know the crossbodies, the real light ones that I absolutely love. I have a silver one and I have a pink one. Well, I wanted a black one. And I ordered this one from Shein because I thought it was just like the other two I have, and it's not. I should have just ordered it from Temu. But, you know. But I didn't send it back. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. I mean, it was $9, so, you know. Anyway, here's the crossbody. The only thing I don't like about this is, if you will notice right here, this is how you get into the main compartment. This thing is so light, and this is what I love about these bags. And it goes all, you know, all the way over here, and then you just put your stuff in. But it stops. It goes from here to here, and then here is another pocket. However, this pocket might be convenient for, like, I don't know if my phone would fit down in here or not. No, it don't all the way anyway. So, see, that was just a waste. I was going to say it'd be okay if you could put your phone down in there. It's just a little short pocket. Now, tell me, why in the world would you put it where it's supposed to open all the way across? I guess the look of it, but it's all good in the hood. I do love it. Very light. It's just not. I like the others that had the front pocket, the middle pocket, the back pocket. And I don't know why I didn't order it from Temu. I found it. I seen this on Shein. And this is not the shiny, but here's a question for all you fashion divas out there. You can answer this question for me. In the summertime, are these bags, this kind of the quilted, this one's G by Juliana, are these bags okay to carry in the summer, or is it just too hot for these bags? Are these bags more fall, winter? I need a fashion diva to answer that for me. Or even not a fashion diva, anybody that, you know. Anyway, so, and here's the back of it. Very big, very large. I like these bigger ones simply because I can carry my camera, my tripod, and my phone. And, you know, it just, if you're carrying cameras and tripods, you need a little bit of room, okay? All right, and then second, I ordered this. It just snaps on and off. And it's leather, two little leather cherries, and it came in red or pink. And I didn't order pink for my pink bag because I have the M that one of my sweet subbies sent me. It's an M with rhinestones and stuff, and I put that on my pink bag. So, but anyway, I thought this was just cute. And I thought it went really well on the black. I mean, it just kind of pops. And the reason why I got the black is because I do have a black crossbody. It's that Hermes Hakados. But it's you know, it's vertical. And to put my tripod and everything else in it, it just gets overcrowded. So that's why I wanted another black one. But that's okay. I mean, it's no big deal. I just thought it was kind of stupid the way they did this. You know, it was just kind of ignorant. I mean, what they could have done is take that and put it on the back, and then anybody can say, yeah, no. But anyway, I thought it was ignorant. It was ignorant, okay? Ignorant. That's what we call it in Arkansas. Anyways, but I thought that just kind of popped on it. So there's my Shein haul. That's it. That's all the Shein haul I have. That's it, folk. That's it. Okay. Now then, let's move on to the Temu haul. Number one on the Temu haul. Wait, number one on the Temu haul, let me just show it here. In a minute, our KEURIG quit working. Well, it didn't quit. You know, the largest cup, which that's what we do, it'll only go halfway. It'll only fill the cup halfway, and that's it. Then you have to go for the smaller, you know, the smaller cups to finish your cup. Well, I YouTubed it to see if I could fix it. And they were like, okay, you know, take the water thing off, turn it to his side, take off this little rubber thing up there, and where that thing, the pokey thing, you know, that goes into the KEURIG or the pods. Take a paper clip and go up in the hole and just kind of run it around, jam it, and blah, blah, blah. And then when you put it back together, it'll fill your cup. It didn't fill the cup. Okay. It didn't work. It did not work. So anyway, it didn't work. So I told Daniel, I said, I'm just going to have to get another KEURIG. So I seen one on Temu that wasn't that expensive, you know, it wasn't bad. And of course, I didn't realize it was that small. If I did, I wouldn't have paid $24 for it. But anyway, well, actually, I didn't. I think I had money in my thing, and I got some off of it for price adjustment. I didn't really pay that for it. I think I paid $4 for it. That's what it was. I paid $4 and something for it because of, you know, I already told you money's in my Temu fund, and then I also had discounts. You know, they give you, if you order so much, blah, 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 they give you discount, you know. Anyway, it's only paid $4 and something for it. But when I got it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to show it to you right here. It works like a charm. I mean, it spits the coffee out. It fills the coffee cups full. Daniel's has a big cup, and all you do is whatever size cup you're using, that's what you pour in the KEURIG. Now, if it's going to be a bigger one, you're going to have to make 2 cups because you can't fill it up that high, because the little water reservoir thing is not but probably like that, as you can tell. And it said single cup, okay? Single cup KEURIG. Well, the big one we have is a single cup, okay? So I was just like, okay, single cup, okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You see how small it is. Do you see how small it is? It's like, however, I told Daniel, I said, well, the bright side of this is it don't take up a lot of room. And as long as it works, who really cares, right? At least we don't have to hit the big one, and then when it gets done, then hit the little one to finish. Forget that mess. Just forget that mess. So right now I have it sitting on my counter, as you could tell, because I was messing with it to see, you know, how it works and all that. But I'm fixing to take the big KEURIG off of my credenza and put that one on there, which is going to look funny. I had this big gigantic credenza, and I had this little bitty coffee cup or KEURIG. I have other stuff on there. It's decorated, okay? So that came from Temu. That's my first haul right there, was the coffee KEURIG, okay? Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Actually, I like that. If I was going to put my coffee KEURIG on a counter and you have a little kitchen like I do, that's perfect. It takes no room. I mean, it's like, it's not any wider than this cup, okay? It's very, very small. So, hey, you know, it works. All the more decoration for the credenza. Okay, now then, I'm going to show these right here. You just seen my outfit of the day in the beginning, and I was wearing the black pants of these. I didn't buy these to wear out. I bought them to wear around the house. You know, something stretchy, comfortable, elastic. You know the drill. When you're home, I like to look nice, but yeah, I want something comfortable. So, that's what I got. And you've seen the black ones. I'll pop that back up here too, so you can see what it looks like on me. There's the black ones. And then they came in a set of 3. And I chose the black. I chose the blue ones. Okay. And then I chose the gray ones. So, 3 pairs of pants. And it was, I can't remember how much it was, but it doesn't matter because whatever I paid for it, probably you're not going to pay for it, okay? Prices are always different. So having said that, I'm just going to leave the link down below. If you're interested in them, you know, go look, go get them, whatever. But, you know. Okay, now, I'm not going to open this and show this to you because it's the same thing I'm fixing to show you that's mine. I ordered these for my sister-in-law. Hi, Caroline. I ordered these for my sister-in-law. But these are the same color, same size, everything, okay? So I bought, you've seen me haul the other bras, right? The blue one, the beige one, and the black. I think the other one was black. Anyway, I told you I reordered, but instead of colors this time, I got all the same color. You can never have enough of these bras. You can never have enough bras, period. But I love these. I'm going to show them to you again for those who missed the first haul when they were, I think one was, I don't think it was black. One was this color, one was blue, and the other one was, I don't remember now, turquoise? I don't remember. Anyway, but I decided to go back because you can get different colors or you can get 3 of the same. So I ordered 3 of these. I don't think they even had the white ones. Maybe white was in the other one, but they didn't have, I don't think they had 3 white ones. If they did, they were sold. They had a couple of colors like all 3 black. They were sold out. And maybe, probably, the white was all sold out because I would have gotten all 3 white. But anyway, it's these. They're the stretch. I love these. I bought the 2XL. No, I didn't. I got the 3XL. I wear a 2XL, okay? Up top, everything, 2XL. Again, I'm going to explain this to you like I said the last time. I don't like my bras to be tight. You know, I don't like being fenced in, okay? It's just like, ugh. So, I went up. Because that's what I do, my sweatshirts, I go up. So, I went up a size. So, these are 3XL. And they're fine for the boob part. See, they're fine. And, yeah. And they're stretch. There's no wires in it, no nothing. Now, I will say, when you go to wash these, what I did was, I glued mine. I have some glue that's waterproof because, let me tell you, these come out. Do you see? The pads do come out of these. These are different, aren't they? Oh, great. The pads don't come out. Okay, the pads don't come out. Oh, yeah, they do right here. Okay. You see this? You can fold that pad up and pull that pad up when you're washing your bra. But to put them back in there is a booger because I have bras like this before I ordered all of these, okay? I got them from Walmart. But the pads like to mess with you, okay? And to get them back in there without a wrinkle in the front so you're not showing a wrinkle, it's just complicated. So what I did is I went in where the hole is and I took my glue and I glued the pad to this, okay? Just like right in there. So that way they wasn't going to move, okay? And I did that on every one of my bras. And then I washed them. But when I washed them, I put them on light cycle. Light agitation, like just barely, you know, barely moves. Light agitation. So, and that's how I wash these, okay? And as far as the dryer, I did put these in the dryer. I put them in there with a towel, and what I wanted to do, I had a big net thing that you can put your socks or your bras in, you know, down in it, and where they don't move and around, and I can't find it. And I do need to go on Temu and look for that again. Have y'all seen those? In case you haven't and you're interested, they make, it's just like white, it's a net bag, you know, it's netted. And it has a drawstring. And you can put your socks in there so you don't lose your socks. You know how your socks just disappear after you dry them in the dryer? Who knows? You can also put your bras in there. And that's, I had one. It's gone. But I'm going to go back on Temu and order another one. So I can just fold them over like this. Put them down in that net. Or even long. If I can find a bigger net, I'll put them in long ways. And that way, it doesn't jostle the pads so much. Okay? Because I like my pads looking nice. And again, after I washed, the first time I had those kind of bras. Oh, And they come in a bag like this. All 3 of them come in one bag, and it says Val Catch Underwear. VALCATCH. I guess that's the store, because the other ones came in this too. But the first time I washed those, the bras that I got from Walmart, which is just like that, I didn't even think about the thing. Some of them kind of made their way out of that hole halfway, and then when I went to put them in, you have to, you have to make them the point of the pad here, and then go around. Well, I had the hardest time because you only have that little space to finagle all that with. And then after, when I finally did, it's the pad itself was kind of bunched up like that, and it was showing through the clothes, and I'm like, no, I can't have that. So anyway, so be careful when you're washing your bras. Of course, I'm sure you're probably careful when you wash your bras anyway, but just be careful with them. I guess you could wash them by hand, but ain't nobody got time for that. Not me anyway. I ain't doing it. Okay, so after that, after that big explanation, okay, let me just pull all of this out now, because we're going to get past all this rattly paper. Don't like all this rattly paper. And we are going to start with the big, and we're going to go down this time to the littles, okay? So, we're going to use, can y'all guess what this is? It's another handbag. It's Temu. It's Temu. I didn't pay much for it. I mean, it's not, I paid more than $9 for the last one, but I seen this, and I kind of wanted I know y'all's like, you got 120 bags, and yet I wanted a kind of a solid light color, and I wanted one, this is actually a little bit darker than what I thought it was, but that's okay. I wanted one, there's a dust bag in the style that is now going, you know the style. Y'all know the style. Now, I can't give you the link to this bag because it has been discontinued. But there's 110 bags just like this on Temu. So what I'm going to do is just give a link like this bag, okay? Because like I said, there's tons of them. This just happens to be discontinued from that store, okay? All right, here we go. I will shut up and show you. Here we go. It's the slouch bag, and it is suede. I was kind of curious about that. I was like, and I kind of figured it was. I didn't even read what it said, but hey, suede is in for, and I don't know why, but they say, see, it's even got little, it's covered on the, they say suede is in for spring. I can't figure that one out simply because suede is more of a winter material, So I can't figure out why they are saying suede is good for, I'm trying to get this off if you're wondering what I'm doing. I don't understand why suede, they have that down for a spring / summer bag. That just don't make sense to me. But hey, you know what? Who am I to make sense of anything these days? So anyway, I thought this was the cutest thing. Okay, now, it's got little hardware on each side. Probably, no, just on one side. Okay. There's no feet on the bottom. It's the hardware is kind of a darker silver. It's not, I don't know. It's just cute. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm going to stand up so you can see it. That's cute. That is stinking cute. And I can't remember what I paid for it, but again, I'll put a link that's close to this one up. That's just cute. And here's what the inside looks like. It's big. I kind of like this too. Slouch is in, and I do have those slouchy bags, but again, I wanted I wanted a white one, but I was afraid to go white, so I thought, well, that looks beige, but this looks a little darker than I thought it was, but that's okay. You see all that room in there? It's even got zippers on the inside side of the bag, and it's got 2 zippers on the outside, so you could either meet it halfway or not. Hang on, Okay, there you go. There's the zippers. And it's got a wide handle like that. That's cute. Isn't that cute? Okay. Anyway, isn't that cute? I thought it was cute. And like I said, it is a suede, but you know, it's still kind of cold. It's the temperature, it gets up there, then it goes back down. Then it gets up there and it goes back down. But at least I don't mind carrying suede if it's a light color, because you're kind of, and maybe that's what they meant, a light color for a suede in a light color. I don't know what they meant. I don't know. I guess if you can carry the quilted ones in summer, you can carry suede. Anymore, people are carrying anything they want. Okay, so there's that. All right, I'm going to open this because I can't wait. Everybody was hauling these, and you know, because everybody else is hauling them, I thought I needed to, too. I thought I needed to. As my daddy used to say. Babe. He always called me babe. He never called me by Marcia, by my first name. I was a daddy's girl. And he always said, babe, if everybody jumped off the cliff, would you? Because I'd always say, well, they're getting to do it. Well, if everybody jumped off the cliff, would you? Okay. I ordered, hang on, let me cut these. They're wrapped good, I'll say that. I didn't realize, which I guess is good because for what I ordered this for, it is the same color, but I didn't realize until, well, earlier today that they had silver. There you go. They're light. I thought they was going to be heavy too. I'm so happy they're light. And do you know what I ordered these for? Well, let me just tell you. This bag. My G by Juliana, which that's what I'm carrying right now because I have a lot of room in it as well for my camera, my tripod, you know. But isn't that cute? I ordered it for this. Isn't that cute? Yes. 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 Now I'll just use it as a zipper pull. Like I said, as you can tell, I'm carrying my G by Juliana. Love this bag. Love, love, love this bag. It's crossbody. But that's what I ordered the blue cherries for. Okay, there's that. Let's just keep going. What is this? Do I remember? Oh, I remember ordering this. It's not as big as it looked on the camera, but I should know better than to just judge by looking at the picture, because the picture's not always what it seems, is it? Okay, these are little cherries, but it's a necklace. But they ain't gonna go around my neck. How little do they think your neck is? Good cow. Okay, here we go. It's blue jean, this part of it, which y'all know I'm not a jean girl, but I just thought that was cute. And it's supposed to be a choker, which I don't know if this is going to be a choker or not on me, because this is awful. I'm going to have to put an extension on it. That's what I'm going to have to do, because it's just, may have to put a little bit more. It'll reach, but I don't know if I like it that tight. What do y'all think? Is that cute? Do y'all like that? I just thought it was darling. It's so darling. So there's that. So I got that. And then, oh, I know what this is. This is that perfume. Okay, I ordered this perfume because, well, I'd seen somebody else, I think, haul it. I can't remember who it was. I think I seen him haul it. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Okay, I didn't see nobody haul it. I come across this on YouTube, and I was reading the reviews, okay, because I have heard so many people talk about this perfume, the real thing. This is Bath Memory Secret Pure Perfume Oil, okay, and it says classic exclusive scent memory. You may have a memory of this. I know what that was. I come across this, and I was like, when I seen the name, I remember people talking about the real perfume, Baccarat. I don't know how to say it. Y'all can correct me down below. Baccarat. Okay, that perfume is real expensive, okay? Oh, did y'all see, speaking of expensive, did y'all see that Juliet has a perfume, or Juliet has a new perfume out? Oh, but it's expensive. But anyway, I couldn't, I was like, oh, I want that perfume, but I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Okay, the Baccarat Rouge, whatever, that, the real thing perfume, you know, I always see people hauling it, talking about it, you know, oh, that's what they're wearing, showing it, you know, and it's all expensive, you know, I paid for it, you know, and I seen this, and it said Baccarat, and I'm sure that's not the correct spelling as the real Baccarat, but that's how this is spelled, and it's Baccarat Rouge 520, and this is what it looks like. And it's not a real big, there we go. So I read the reviews on this because I'm like, you know, some of the perfume that I've bought off of Temu smelled good in the beginning, but then, you know, in 5 minutes you couldn't even smell it. It was like it was all alcohol and it just disintegrated. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go down and I'm going to read the reviews. And the reviews on this, one girl said, I'm not going to repeat the word she used, but she said, oh my goodness, how's this legal? This smells just like the real Baccarat Rouge, whatever. So after reading that, and several of them said that on the review. So I was like, well, okay then. Let's just see if Marsha come across something good. Everybody always says, I have never smelled Baccarat Rouge or whatever because it's real expensive, and I don't go anywhere, you know, anymore where all the real expensive, you know, I don't go anywhere like that anymore to even take a sniff of them. That does smell good. Well, let's just put it here too. This is an oil. You don't want to get it on your clothes. You just want to put it here, maybe here, maybe here, you know, somewhere like in that. It does smell good. I'm not getting it to come out real well, but maybe I just need to roll it. Roll them on a river. Okay, this does smell good. And this, here's what I thought about this too, because I like carrying perfume in my purse. I just don't like carrying big perfume bottles in my purse, okay? Because, you know, I like just the minimalist things in my purse. Yeah, this will fit. And I may have to go back and order another one of those. So here we go. Baccarat Rouge 520. It does smell good. I'm not getting a strong scent, but I don't know if it's because maybe it needs to be shook up, because I'm all shook up. Hey. I'm about goofy, ain't I? Anyway, I like it. And it's going in my purse. So Marsha be smelling like an expensive Baccarat Rouge, but it's not going to be Baccarat Rouge. It's going to be Baccarat from Temu. Rouge. Okay, there we go. All right, I got 2 more things to show you. These belong to my husband. I ordered these for Dan the man, okay? I bought him a pair of glasses like this from A to Z Sports. It's part of the outlet, you know, that we have. And I bought him a pair of these years ago, and he loves them. I think they're specifically made for, I think, mechanics and, you know, people like that. Of course, what my husband does, he likes these too. And okay, they're readers, and they just go together, okay? And you can just, you can hang them like that or like that, and then just put them on. I don't know, how would you put those on? Because it's like not long enough. Let's see. Excuse me while I put my glasses on. Maybe he needs to hook them. I bet you hook them here and then do it. Maybe that's how he did it anyway. Anyway, the point is you can hang them around. You can hang them around your neck, and they just go together like that. They're not balsam, but bulky. Bulky-some? They're not bulky. They're not bulky. And like so. And they come in this little thing, and I don't remember how they were laying in there, but let me just look here. Okay, and he bought 2 pair. Same color, brown. They had brown, they had black. He bought 2 pair, and the only reason why he did that is because he has a pair of plus 150, and he has a pair of plus, I think these are 175. No, 2, plus 2. And he couldn't decide which one he wanted, so he said, I want both. So that's what we did. We got him both. Yeah, that's what we did. So, and they come in this, and then in this little case. Okay. Now, is that all my haul? Because we went through that rather quickly. Okay, we went through that rather quickly. Okay, that's all she wrote, folk. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I had them upside down. His was bigger too. His other glasses that I got him at the other, he said he looked for them there and he couldn't find them anymore. And this was years ago when I got them for him. It was a tool place, but while he was looking for whatever he was looking for, I was like just browsing, and I seen them and I was like, oh, those are great. And I've seen mechanics use them, like, you know, they just put them together and put them on their face. But anyway, there's that. How can I do this? Here, how am I? Okay, anyway, any old hope. Okay, guys, that is it. That's all of my Shein and Temu haul. I do have more Temu coming in. It has taken forever lately. I don't know. Does anybody else that orders from Temu and Shein, are y'all having trouble with your packages getting here? Like, it seems like it takes forever. They would have owed me $5 if that one bag right there had come tomorrow, because you know, if it comes past whatever the date is that they tell you you could get it, then they have to pay you $5. If it come tomorrow, they would have to pay me $5, but it did. All right. Can y'all listen? Do y'all hear the wind? Wow. It's blowing like the wind has, I think it said 26 miles an hour. Has been blowing so hard. And I think I told you this earlier. Well, no, I'm vlogging today as well, so I can't remember what I told you when I have it. But my big old, my ponytail tree, you know, the one that goes almost, well, it does go to the ceiling in my house, but it's humongous. I had set it on the front deck outside. The wind. I went out there and finally got it up by myself. Daniel was at work at the time. And I finally got it stood up. And went back in the house, and I come back just a little later to let it fidget out. It was laying back down on the deck. I'm like, are you serious? I mean, the wind had to be very hard to blow that big old ponytail tree down, because, I mean, even the, you know, the thing it's in is humongous. But it's been blowing like this all day. I've just been praying, Lord, keep the trees and the limbs off of the house and off of my car. Because Jesus is love. I am such a dork. I think I need to go pray. Okay. All right. I'm off of here, guys. Enough silliness. Okay. Enough. Enough is enough. I'm going to go give these to hubby because he don't know they're in. He's going to be so happy to have these. He said he missed them because, you know, he's just used to dangling them around his neck and just putting them together. So, anywho, that's what we're going to do. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. All links will be down below except for this bag. But they have bags identical to these in the other stores. So I will find the link to one of the bags that is closest to the price I paid for this one. I think it was $12 that I paid for this. But, and I will leave a link. I don't know if they're going to have this color or not, but, you know, I don't know. But I will leave the link down below. Okay? Okay. All right, guys. Remember, keep God in it. You'll always win it. And I will see you guys on next time. So, later, Tater.